One of the response I got from my WhatsApp, from my LinkedIn page, was that one of the comments I got from one of my followers or connection on LinkedIn was that how can industrial policy be coordinated? As a matter of fact, industrial policy is one of the most critical aspect of the economy, very critical aspect of the economy, and it's also often most misinterpreted or misunderstood by economic operators, as a matter of fact. Because in transforming, if you are talking about economic transformation, you have to look at industrial policy coordination as as a critical element in transforming your economy. You know, for you to say you want to coordinate your industrial policy, what actually it means is that all government actions affecting the industry must come together to share one objective. They must come together with one or principal objectives and other specific objectives. Are you getting me? One of principal objective or an other specific objective. This is very, very important. This is very, very important because industrial policy respond to many of some of these. I mean, and these respond to trade policy, respond to fiscal policy, respond to monetary policy, respond to infrastructural planning, response to education and skill acquisition, it responds to investment regulation, responds to standards and quality systems of the economy, you know. So it responds to a whole lot of this, and this is one of the reasons why when you now want to coordinate this, say you want to coordinate this, all of these people, all of these ministries, for example, have to come together. In fact, it's an interministerial agencies or ministerial action for industrial policy to be properly coordinated in the countries. For example, Minister of Industry and Investment in Nigeria to spearhead that, for example, in Nigeria, in coordinating industrial policy. They cannot do that without working with Ministry of Finance. In bracket, in Ministry of Finance, you have customs, and also you have FRS FRS, Federal Inland Revenue Service. Or Nigerian Revenue Service, as the new name may be, but what I know exactly their name is Federal Inland Revenue Service. You know, you cannot do without Ministry of Finance and those agencies under them, under it. You cannot do without Ministry of Transport, because we're talking about logistics is the answers to Ministry of Transport. The answer to Ministry of Transport. You cannot do without Ministry of Power. And you talk about energy, the answer to the Ministry of Power, you know, and you cannot do with the almighty and the autonomous power agency called CBN, the central bank. In any country, you cannot do without the central bank. So I don't know what you call it in your country. For Nigeria, we call the Central Bank of Nigeria. It will be called the Federal Reserve Bank in your countries also, but in Nigeria we call our Central Bank of Nigeria, and we cannot do all these things without the central bank. So all these agencies or ministries must come together in unity of purpose. Unity of purpose. For example, a country cannot say they want to support and they want to promote local manufacturing of fabrics, for example, and the cost of the import duty on finished products from China or Italy or Turkey is low. No, import duty cannot be low, and you want to promote the textile industry, for example. No, or and in doing so, import of raw material into Nigeria, you make it lower, especially when you cannot sell the cotton and all that you need to make the textile industry excel in or prosper in Nigeria works. So you need to now reduce what you call the tariff on import of cotton into the economy. So to be able to promote that, and that has to do with let's assume that is the objective of the presidency. of Nigerian government, for example. So if the presidency want to do that, that's the objective of the government of Nigeria, then the Ministry of Finance through customs must align with this. Then the CBN must also align with this. Are you getting it? So this is very, very important. So it is something that all the countries, all the all the agencies or the ministries that interfere that affect the export or the manufacturing value chain, import and export value chain, or the import and manufacturing value chain of the economy has to be part and parcel of that objective for it to happen. I think this able to provide a synopsis to the questions that you have asked, or the question that you have asked on how to coordinate industrial policy. If you need more, you can DM me, and you can send me a DM, and we'll talk more of that. So I'm going to be sharing this to those my audience, both on Facebook and Instagram, as well as LinkedIn, where the question was asked. Thank you very much. Have a nice day. Bye for now.